Being famous so young, he says, caused serious damage to him and his friends. Do you feel like you missed out on a normal childhood?
What childhood? I don't know what that means.
A lost childhood and a loss of innocence. He blames the adults, not just those looking to profit from charming children, but also some with far more sinister motives.
I can tell you that the number one problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia. That's the biggest problem for children in this industry.
The casting couch even applies to children.
Oh yeah. Not in the same way. It's all done under the radar.
Nobody talks about pedophilia.
It's the big secret.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Dutch, the Black Non-Democrat. Thank you guys for coming back to the channel, and if you are, please make sure you stay unplugged from false narratives. That is my motto here on the Black Non-Democrat channel. Now, I did a video the other day, and please guys excuse my voice. I'm coming off of a little cold here, but I'm gonna push through. But anyway, I did a video the other day, and I got a comment on that video. I received the comment, and I really want to explore and talk about this subject a little bit more. You're going to get a couple of videos out of me dealing with this Hollywood indoctrination of our children. And this comment basically stated that, I'm paraphrasing here, he said that these kids need to start saying who, what, when, and where when they get molested, or they come in contact with these pedophiles in Hollywood. I agree with the person to a certain extent. I believe when you get older, as you get older, you should start saying, who did what to you. And even with that, that's a little bit on the fence, because a person that has been getting molested since they were like 7 or 8 years old, they tend to keep it in. These little kids are traumatized, man, and coming out and actually saying who it is, that shit is scary, you know what I mean, for a little kid. So I agree with that commenter on you should do that. Ultimately, overall, you should say who touched you, and you should say when they touch you, and you should just say their name and everything. But I wouldn't blame the kid if they don't. Who I do blame will be the parents out here. These parents, they sit up here and force their kids to be these child stars. You're not going to tell me that a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old just wanted to do these things. No, these parents put these little kids in these auditions at an early age, and they're trying to live vicariously through their kids through this. They probably couldn't make it as a child star, so they put their kids in this situation. And a lot of these kids grow up and say, I wish I never was in this. Drew Barrymore said this, man. Drew Barrymore, for you guys who don't know, Drew Barrymore was abused as a fucking young child in Hollywood. She used to get drunk. They used to let her go to Studio 54. She used to party with grown men and women, you see? And I just can imagine what she went through as a child. You know what I mean? All of these child stars, including the 2 Corys, and the person, they let me know what the other Corey's name was. His name is Corey Haim. And Corey Haim killed himself in the early 2000s based upon these things that was happening to him. And the 2 Corys grew up in the 80s and the 90s on TV. You see, they were in all of the horror movies back in the day. The Corey Feldman, he was in Jason. I remember watching these 2 dudes growing up, man. Corey Haim, that guy was a very interesting kid, man. And it is so sad that he had to lose his life because of what goes on in Hollywood. The thing is, man, these Hollywood elites are being predatory on our children. And these parents are allowing it, man. Look, we just seen Kim Kardashian and Ray J go through something in the public based upon a sex tape that her mother, listen you guys, her mother orchestrated. Like this, she put all of this together. This was her little girl. This is her daughter. And that's the reason why we have the Kardashians today. Like, the Kardashians are the Kardashians because this woman exploited her child. You know what I mean? And I understand she wasn't a child, but you get what I'm saying. It's the principle. That's what these parents be doing to these kids in this Hollywood industry. I watch on Nickelodeon all the time. I'll be like, wow, you know, Nickelodeon, I've been watching that since all that back in the day, Alex Mack, all of that. The thing is, I used to watch it and be like, wow, man, these kids be working. These kids be working because at the end of the day, they you see them constantly working, and you just ask yourself, like, do these kids, you know, do they get treated right? And I really think they don't. I really think they don't, and it's a lot of evidence out there that that really show that these kids are getting abused on these shows, these movies, these TV shows. I mean, come on, man. The public needs to start talking more about this, and I'm going to start talking more about this on my channel because I have little girls, and my daughter is 8 years old, and I don't think she should be denied the opportunity to go out and be an actress and have fun and, you know, do what she want to do, because this little girl is so talented. She is going to be an actress. I know it. I just know it, man. But I'm scared for her. I'm scared to put her in anything. You see what I'm saying? And if I do put her in anything, best believe I'm going to be right there. I will quit my job and be her manager every step of the way until she is 25 years old where she can handle herself. And I know she can handle herself at 18, but man, no. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be Daddy Dutch, just going to be sitting back there like, well, hold up. Nah, we ain't about to do that. That ain't about that. Nah, she ain't about to take off no shirt. Nah, keep your shirt on. Fuck that. We not about to do that. Just like we seen that Tiffany Haddish situation with Aries Spears, with that little boy, man. And y'all, I did a video on it. Y'all go down in the description box. I'll put it up here for I mean, the thing is, you guys see what happens to these children. And I blame the parents. Just like I blame the parents on that R. Kelly situation. Anytime after 2003, when that video came out and you seen this man on camera peeing on that little girl, any time after that, I blame the parents. I don't even blame R. Kelly anymore. If you still letting your kid go around R. Kelly, your little girl, I shame you. You are all the blame for that. So at the end of the day, I shame these parents, man, these sick parents for allowing their children to be exploited on these movies and TV shows. Tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all go down in the comment section. I'm going to be doing some more videos on this particular subject, and we're going to get to the nitty-gritty of what's going on in Hollywood and with these kids. Y'all go down in the comment section, and like I said, if you are, stay unplugged from false narrative. And if you still hear throughout my voice being crazy, I appreciate it. I'm out. Peace. Y'all go down in the comment section. Tell me what you think.